Hello Gemini and welcome to my channel GreenLion Goddess Tarot. This is your fortnightly reading for May the 1st through to the 15th and lots happening at this moment in time, Gemini. So we're moving into eclipse season. So this is starting from the new moon occurring in Taurus, which is happening either on the 30th of April or the 1st of May. And then it will culminate with the full moon in the sign of Scorpio, which is either May the 15th or the 16th. So they're kind of topping and tailing this period, and eclipses bring in activated change. They bring things in, they bring things out. There's fateful new beginnings because fate comes in. So there's a lot happening. So what I actually had this image for you, Gemini, was that you were sitting there and there was something just in your mind. It was just kind of like you're trying to work out what this is. There's something inside your mind. And I keep getting there's an association with the Wheel of Fortune card. So that it's something to do with something fated that's coming in that you're conceptualizing. But at the same time, I feel like you're trying to write this down or explain what this is, but you haven't quite worked it out yet. So that's kind of the energy that's coming through for you, and we'll see what's coming in. So I feel like there is a seed that's conceptualizing potentially happening in your subconscious or something happening deep down that hasn't quite shown. It's still in spirit. It's still up there in the energetic ether, and it's like you can sense it, but it hasn't quite landed in the physical realm just yet. So interesting one for you, because I feel like this is going to have a big impact potentially on your career. This is potentially transformational in terms of money and career, which is interesting. We've got Seven of Shells, Choice and Ambitions as your empowerment card to start the reading. So, wow, this is really, we're talking about getting ambitious. And interesting, the Seven of Shells, this is about formulating a vision. It's the equivalent of the Seven of Cups, where there's something in front of you and it hasn't quite formed yet, which is exactly what we're talking about. There's choices, but it's trying to work out what the right one is, because it's trying to work out which choice to make, because there's a bigger vision that hasn't quite formed. But there is this sense we were talking about in terms of your career and your money, that there's ambition that could potentially be connected to this. So it does feel exciting. So Gemini, wrong cards. I'm picking up the wrong cards. The sun is out for you today, which is absolutely beautiful autumn day here for you, Gemini. So I wanted to let you know that this reading is for Gemini Sun, Moon and Rising, and I always recommend to watch all three of your placements if you know where they are in your natal chart, because it kind of gives you a holistic view of what's going on for you. And this is a general reading, Gemini. Just take what feels right and leave the rest. And if it does really resonate, there will be an extended reading, and the link for that will be in the description box below. So let's pull some cards for you. So exciting. I feel like you're trying to make some choices at this moment in time. Spoilt for choice almost, which is really exciting. But like I said, for some of you will know what this is. Some of you, it's like, well, yeah, still forming. Pentacle King. Wow, Taurus crown. Okay, we're talking about the Taurus new moon here. This is the card of money. Okay, so this is definitely something that's coming in around that. Here's the eclipse energy, the Tower, Mars, Capricorn, Aries, Scorpio. So this is unexpected opportunity that's coming in around money, business, anything that those Taurian energies to do with your work. So very exciting. And we've also got 1-5 Sun Leo coming in with it, which is kind of quite an interesting thing. So this is where there's potentially quite an insight comes in around your money situation. For some of you, this can feel like a bit of a reality check, almost like it can feel like a bit of that could feel like a shock, but it doesn't have to necessarily. Usually the Tower is showing you something really clearly, like an opportunity or something to do with your money. And it's like, whoa, I wasn't expecting that, which is what I feel like that 1-5 is more of a sense of surprise, like I wasn't expecting this message. But then it's like showing you that there are options in front of you. There's options on the table here where your next choice or the choices that are in front of you at this moment could really elevate you. So could really step into some kind of new career opportunity or new way of providing what it is that you need in this life at this moment in time. So it feels exciting, Gemini. I have to say it does feel really, really exciting. But because there's a lot of like underworldy energy, things happening that are not being revealed but will be revealed in flashes of insight, it kind of all just kind of boom, boom, boom comes in like that, which is really interesting. So this is very intriguing. So let's pull some more cards and get the fuller picture of what's going on for you. Four of Cups. Okay. Something on offer you're not sure about. Not sure if you want to commit to it at this moment in time. The Five of Pentacles. So this is around your work, your money, how you've been making money, whether you're willing to walk away from an old way, a job or an old way of making money. It's kind of trying to work out whether something resonates or not, which is kind of interesting. At the base, you've got the Emperor. So this is about success, but oh my gosh, you've got Double Tower. Whoa, okay. Double Tower happening in the recent past, which is that there is something very unexpected or something shifted and changed that you weren't expecting, and it's like that's totally just suddenly opened something up for discussion, which is kind of interesting. In the near future, you've got the Page of Cups, so there's unexpected offer coming in. So, yeah, there's a lot of unexpected energy, surprises happening, but they feel like they're mostly good surprises coming through with this. But at the time it happens, it may not feel like it. The Tower energy can just be like, what the hell just happened? But when the dust settles, it can be like, now I can see. What they're showing me is a dust settling and you seeing a path in front of you and going, now I see it. So you almost need that Tower moment. And that can just be a flash of insight. It can be a revelation, but it can just be that something changes, shifts and changes that opens this up for you. You're presenting as the Four of Pentacles, so there's a lot of resistance about stepping into this. But the energy around you is the Nine of Cups. Okay. There is fulfillment on offer here. The Five of Wands as hopes and fears. We're talking about ambitions. The Five of Wands is a competitive card. It's getting a bit competitive about something or wanting to do better. It can also be some kind of internal conflict. You've got the Nine of Swords. So this is where there's just so much going on inside your mind. You could be having some kind of mental overload here, like, I have to think about this. I really have to think about it. And there may be a few sleepless nights thinking about it. Could it be a little bit of stress and worry? We can't leave you like that because we're going to leave you with this, the Six of Wands, which is the card of success. Okay. So there's a little bit of worry, but we've got the Seven of Swords here, which is fantastic as well. This is a lot of air energy coming through for you, which is great. So the situation, the Four of Cups, this is you. There's something on offer. You might be feeling there's something on offer. You're not sure about it. Emotionally, this can be the card of boredom. I'm bored, or I'm just feeling a bit disillusioned. I'm feeling a bit just blur, like I'm wanting more from something, but I'm not sure if I want to commit to it. You're in this kind of ho-hum kind of energy about something because the Hierophant represents a big commitment, and I feel like not really sure about that. So that could represent anything in your life. It can actually be, it's got a relationship energy around it as well. But in your conscious mind, you've got the Five of Pentacles, which is looking at feelings of rejection or feeling like something just doesn't feel right anymore, something's just not resonating. This can be walking away from an old form of income. So this can be where you're thinking about shifting and changing, because we've got the Pentacle King on top of it. I would say it's really connected to money. It's kind of interesting because you've got a few things going on here for you, Gemini. There are some relationship things, but most of it is to do with, money, which is kind of, it's money and the satisfaction you get from that relationship, how you're making money, how fulfilling is that for you. And strangely enough, I feel like this is going to be mirrored back to you through some relationships in your life as well, just kind of showing you this. At the base, you've got the Emperor. So with this and the Pentacle King, these are both very successful energies. You know, the Emperor is making something a concrete success. The Pentacle King is having the resources and the money to do it. So And with all these energies from the Tower, it's almost like there's a part of you that just thinks, I can't see how this is possible. I can't see how this would even happen. It just feels like making the impossible real, or this is, I need a miracle for this to work or for this to happen. But the Emperor is like, really at the base. I feel like this is you where you're taking charge of something in your life. It's like there's a lot of unpredictability. There's a lot of volatility around, absolutely. But, of all the signs, you're the ones that can really work with that. It's just you need to be kind of mercurial. You need to be really flexible. You now need to be able to go with the flow with these sort of things. And this is where you're kind of going, look, there's opportunities here. I can sense it. I can really sense it. There are things, doors that I could, there's opportunities around basically. And I'm going to go in strong. I'm going to go in feeling empowered into this, not the other way around. So I'm kind of large and in charge of my life here with this Emperor energy. I'm bossing up in terms of I'm the boss of my life. Some of you quite literally are bossing up because this is kind of boss energy, the Pentacle King and the Emperor energy. So recent past, we talked about this, the double tower. I don't think I've really ever seen this before, the double tower coming in. So this is quite like this is definitely what we could be talking about. I think the tower energy does represent the eclipses. And like I said, I think this is going to be either maybe 2 moments of an eclipse coming in, but also it's a sense of we've got the top and tail of the eclipse. You've got the first eclipse, which is happening. Okay, this is what I'm getting here. There's a first eclipse, which is happening in the new moon, around the new moon at the beginning of the month. The second eclipse is mid-month. And it's almost like there's a collapsing of timelines, even though both of these represent a past energy. So it may be that there was, like in the past, something shifted and it was quite unexpected. But what I'm getting with this as well is that with these energies, because they're such a high vibration, the way they're just kind of coming in and being activated, that it's like the timing of it seems like it all happened so quickly, but then if you look back at it, it was over a period of time. And they're just saying not to place, sometimes things get activated in the ether, like we were seeing, energetically activated, but you don't actually see it in your real life until you don't actually see the concrete result for a couple of weeks later. So it is kind of what they're saying is to let go of any kind of timing around this, because they're saying this is happening at the same time energetically, but it won't happen on the same time on the earthly plane in the way that we understand time, if that makes any sense. But it's super, super potent. It's basically saying the eclipse energy is going to be super potent for you. And this is where there's some sort of surprise offer coming in with this Page of Cups. It does there's a little fish in the cup. Surprise. Weren't expecting that. So this is very much, there's potentially some surprise messages from your heart about what it is that you what sort of ambitions you have. Now, it doesn't have to necessarily be to do with money and career, because we've got the Page of Cups. This is, looking into your heart and going, okay, what is it that I want, or what is it that I can offer? So this is perhaps you making a surprise offer on something as well, which is really interesting. But there's something kind of interesting. Again, you've got the Five of Wands coming in twice, which is the card of ambition, next to the Seven of Shells, which is choice and ambition. So like I said, there's potentially a very exciting new opening or opportunity that you can kind of jump upon here with this Page of Cups, which is really exciting. So I feel like it's like you just kind of you can just go for it, really. You're presenting as the Four of Pentacles, which is at this moment in time, you're like, I feel like you're in this four energy. You've got the Four of Cups and the Four of Pentacles, which is like, with all this change around, I actually feel like this is what are you holding on to for fear of letting go. So it's kind of like you found a stable base. For some of you, this is like you've got savings as well. So with this opportunity that's coming in with money and career, it's like, well, you've got savings, you've got the ability to kind of mobilize some kind of resource or money into this opportunity. So it's saying don't let fear get in your way of saying yes to something if it's a good thing. And we also have, the Nine of Cups. This could bring unexpected fulfillment. You might, that's the thing. I feel like this is a happy surprise that's coming through here, which is actually really nice. So there is, with this Nine of Cups, it feels like it's almost like some of the other signs, like the energy is like you have to kind of go slow and you have to build it up slowly and work really hard. And this energy is almost like something could come out of the blue and it would make you really happy and satisfied. So it's almost like you don't even have to do anything. It just kind of pops in, which is exciting. Doesn't feel like hard work. It feels like it's getting you out of a bit of a state of feeling a bit bored with something or a bit in a safety zone kind of thing. Energies, hopes and fears, we've got the Five of Wands. This is, getting, like I said, it's getting competitive. It's potentially testing your skills, like just going, you know what? I think I can do this. I think I can just go. Maybe I'm going up against people that have more experience, or maybe people that have done it for longer, or people who are better than me. But I just feel like I need to kind of try it. There's a sense of just throwing caution to the wind and just saying, you know what, the only way I'm going to get better is by doing something or walking through that door or taking this opportunity. So, and I feel like I said, there is this sense of, yeah, I mean, it may have actually been a highly competitive situation, but maybe this is like a job interview that you've gone for and it's been pretty popular, but you are the victor. You're the success story here. Even though your mind's going to go into overload over it and possibly stress out about this opportunity, here you are, the Six of Wands, successfully accepting and being open to this offer that's coming in. So, yeah, wow. It doesn't have to necessarily be purely a job interview or a job situation, but I do feel like for some of you, this is like being offered a job of some sort. But, yeah, it's like success around this, which is really great. It's coming in with all this ambition and new opportunities. So exciting new opportunities. So get ready. Start planning. With this Seven of Swords, this is an Aquarius energy. This is about 1 foot in, 1 foot out. So it's kind of saying you got to make the most of this opportunity when it comes your way. You don't want to be stuck. You don't want to be stuck in the mud. You don't want to be stuck in an old energy. You've got 1 foot in, 1 foot out, of 1 foot in the old, 1 foot in the new at this moment in time. So I feel like you kind of already, there's a part of you already there. Like I said, it's there in the energy field. It just hasn't dropped down, but when it does, it kind of just drops in. So both of these sevens, the Seven of Swords and the Seven of Shells, are all around evaluating where you're at, having a strategy and a plan and making some really good choices when it comes up. I feel like there's an element of it all happening quite fast though. So it's not like you can sit around for too long thinking this up. It's a matter of when the time's right, you're stepping into something that could bring you more freedom, which is nice. So let's pull an affirmation card for you, Gemini. Let's see what's coming in for Gemini. Affirmation message for Gemini. This one flipped over. It says, I can release the past and forgive everyone. I free myself and everyone in my life from old past hurts. They are free and I am free. I am free to move into new glorious experiences. Actually, it's interesting because this Page of Cups can sometimes be an apology of some sort or just a message of love that's coming in. So you might actually get one of these things, like sometimes it can be a reality check of you need to tell somebody you love them, or you haven't spent enough time with somebody in your life. It can be something like that that can come through as well with this, which is interesting. So let's pull a charm. Let's pull a charm that's coming in around this for you to finish this off. Let's pull a charm for Gemini. Oh, beautiful. We've got the little butterfly. And so when this one comes out, it means that there is going to be a mini transformation in your life. Something small is transforming. So this could be a particular relationship. Maybe you do need to say sorry, or maybe someone is going to out of the blue come out and apologize to you. Maybe this is, there's an aspect of money in your life that's having a little mini transformation. Your career is getting a little mini boost. So it's just, there's something that it's very intense energy. It's like it's all focused in on this one point. It's not like your whole life, but it's like if you can think about what is going to target one thing and go, right, boom, in we go. Open this up, bring something good, something new and exciting. So yeah, it's a good energy to come through for you, Gemini. It's an exciting reading. If there is like some kind of like I said, if there's some kind of healing around a relationship, I do feel like there's a lot of success. But it may even be that this money and career opportunity that comes in precipitates a sense of you're moving. And so maybe you have to, like for whatever reason, it opens up something for you. And just say like you have to move. But it's like, well, I'm going to be moving away from somebody, and I feel like I need to, before I do this, before I step into this, there's something that's been left unsaid. There's something that is being left unresolved, and I want to step into this feeling clean and clear and happy and feeling high, like high vibrational. So that's what I kind of feel like you're kind of tying up a bit of loose ends with something as well before stepping into it. So that's it, Gemini. I'm going to take it over to the extended reading now, where I'm going to look at the near future and the future beyond. We're going to look further into the future, see what's coming in with this surprise energy, see what's coming in with this success, what energies are surrounding it, supporting it, what else is coming in, what is going out, what sort of people might be around, where's this opportunity, where is it all going? So that's all going to be an extended reading. Love it if you come over. The link is in the description box below. We'll get any clarifiers, any extra intuitive messages that you need to hear. And I usually pin the link to the comments as well. So, but if this is where we're leaving each other, Gemini, please like, subscribe, share, leave a comment, and take care.